Hello again, I'm still Ben, back to the hat to see what our topic is today. Relationship with Russia. Relationship with Russia. Oh, Russia. A lot of the time when I talk about a place, I like to try to make sure I'm speaking clearly about whether I'm talking about the government of that place or the people of that place. When it comes to the government of that place, they're very much just as evil as the United States and China and most other modern places that have oppressive regimes that are gearing itself towards nationalism yet again. I think the Russian people deserve a whole lot better than some ex-KGB idiot who is probably dead. Right? I think at this point in time that we haven't really seen him in public that isn't pretty clearly AI after the Ukraine struck his residence. So I'm hoping he's dead. I think everybody else is too. But that kind of corruption, both there and here, obviously, with our spray-tanned Nazi moron, is really unfortunate for the relationship we should have had. Okay, so when I say Russia now, it's for you, the people of Russia, our relationship in that way. I'm sorry. On behalf of the United States that doesn't care and is just as oppressed as you, we've betrayed you. And you were one of our oldest, most staunch allies right up until the end of the Second World War, when we invited a ton of Nazis over and you guys still wanted to hunt them down. That is what the tension of the Cold War really was. Is the United States, as soon as that war was over, flipped into the bad guy. And if you guys don't understand how the United States has been the bad guy since at least the end of World War II, internationally, we've been the bad guy here at home the entire time. But internationally speaking, we've done you very wrong, Russia. You deserved better than that. You lost the most people in the Second World War compared to everyone else, even before Stalin. And it makes me sad. You deserve better. And the kind of lifestyle that the Russian people have had to endure is largely because of our opposition and the way that we've aligned ourselves during that Cold War. The U.S. started doing everything it can to point a gun everywhere around the world with all of its many military bases, 800-ish, remember? And, you had no choice but to try to, or at least the government at the time kind of thought they had no choice but to try to oppose that so that we wouldn't be the next Nazi regime that takes over the world. Well, guess what? That turns out that was not very far off. You deserve better, Russia. And I think if we can internally and individually, both you for yours and us for ours, take care of the many problems and fascists and betrayals that we have here in-house, then maybe again we can foster a better relationship that we deserve to have with each other. It's looking at how austere the Russian people are is out of necessity is because the country couldn't afford to do more with the U.S. as an enemy. And I think a lot of places have suffered that exact same thing, but really none more than you, having been otherwise a very staunch ally. I'd like to repair that relationship if possible, because I don't think everybody's all bad. I think internally we've got lots of bad people on both sides. But, if we're being honest about what needs to be progressive and modern and fixed about the errors of the past, then we can work together again. My name is Ben Howison. Sursum Corda.